Another feature of the medical grade Manuka honeys that are sold specifically for use in wound treatment is that they are selected to have a good level of the non-peroxide, the special sort of antibacterial activity that Manuka honey has. There's a lot of honey being sold as Manuka honey, which doesn't have, it's sold as active Manuka honey, but the activity is hydrogen peroxide. It doesn't have these special properties, and there are cases where medical professionals using these honeys, expecting to get the results that genuine active Manuka honey gives, get very poor results, and this is harmful to the reputation of Manuka honey. In cases where they've contacted me and told me about this, and I've checked what sort of honey they're using, and I've told them where to get the genuine sort, they've come back to me and said yes, they're now getting very rapid healing once they change over. It is important to have this non-peroxide antibacterial activity. And the other thing is that the ones that have hydrogen peroxide activity either are not Manuka honey at all or don't have much Manuka honey in them, and therefore they're not going to be having the anti-inflammatory properties that Manuka honey has a much better level of than other honeys. There have been concerns people have had about honey having any harmful effects, any side effects on wounds, and there aren't any. Honey's been used for thousands of years as a wound dressing. It's the oldest known wound dressing, and there've never been any reports of it having any harmful effects. The only thing that is a bit of a problem is that some people find that it stings when it's put on a wound. Now, research has found that that's responsible simply to the acidity of honey, and it's not causing any harm at all. It's not a sign that it's causing any harm. And it only happens on wounds that have got very inflamed, because the inflammation sensitizes the nerve endings which detect acid. So the simple way of overcoming that problem is to just have some sort of a gel which will slow the release of the honey, or the acidity of the honey, into the wound. And that overcomes the problem. But as soon as the anti-inflammatory action has had chance to reduce the inflammation in the wound, it's not painful even on those individuals without needing to slow the release. I've had a lot of concern expressed to me about the suitability of honey on diabetics, because people are concerned that the high glucose content of honey will get into the bloodstream and raise the blood glucose level. Well, firstly, on theoretical basis, there's such a small absorptive area compared with the lining of the intestines that you wouldn't get much glucose absorbed that way. But just to be sure, we have in a large number of cases at first checked the blood sugar levels and found no measurable increase occurring, even when honey dressings have been used on quite large wounds in diabetics.